Team Parable presents... Oh. Whoa!
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and
sounds like real life.
This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Back in my office.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
This looks different.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
This way?
Doors. He entered the door on his left.
Uh-oh.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, let's go to the employee lounge again.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring.
Yep.
It had really been worth, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Bye!
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
There's a room over there that I saw when we were passing.
Perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy.
Oh!
But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets to tell him what to do, Stanley leapt from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley. Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Let's try it again.
What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Blah, blah, blah. Check out the meeting room again.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Oops.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
I did it again.
He wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
We're gonna see what's in that one room.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Fine.
So he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
Oops.
About and get even further on track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go,
Where?
Here it's, left.
Are you sure? We can't go right? Dang it. I do have to go left.
Oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake.
Oh my goodness, okay.
No.
Oh my god, which one is it?
Would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
Look through the script, do what you gotta do. Come on.
Let's see, we went down right, left, down, left, right, Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Oh. And then? Oh. Stairwell. Okay. Whoa!
No. This isn't right at all.
Oh, I'm taking a picture.
Yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning.
What?
Suppose
Come on, no!
Okay, from the top.
This is the ending? It was all okay, and?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Everything looks the same. Alright. Looks the same. Ha!
When Stanley... Wait, what?
Where's the door?
No, I restarted. I swear I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley.
Oh my God.
Did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
I don't know.
The story somewhere, or hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one.
Exactly.
Who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know.
Come on.
It's here somewhere. Okay then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Yes, let's find the story. Let's... Okay. I guess left is right. And right is left? I don't know. Well, they all connect eventually, so let's go to the back. And now I'm listening to this English fellow so much, I have an accent myself. Let's clear that up now. You always want to go the farthest you can. Oh, dang it, I've messed it up.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can
Exactly.
promise you, there definitely was a story here before.
Right.
Do we need to restart the game again?
Yes.
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
Ay. Part 5.
His co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Blah, blah, blah. We've walked past here. Okay.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Like what? I don't notice anything.
Aha! I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Hmm? Where is it? Where are we supposed to be going? Where's the story, Mr. Narrator? I'm still waiting. Can I jump? I can't jump in this small building. The wall is a dead end.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Oh my... Ah! Okay. Now that... I'm like in the basement. Oh my goodness.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest, I don't recognize this place at all.
I don't
Is this
either.
a story?
I don't know.
So, I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct?
Yes.
Do you remember, Stanley?
No?
Do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing...
Oh my god.
This. You win!
Yay! Woo!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really...
I did.
Good job.
Did I?
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win.
Oh, I got a question. Wait. Yep. Okay.
Okay? I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
Of course. All right, let's get... Oh, really? I'm that bad at following... Man, my ADHD and OCD must be bad. I have to follow a line.
I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
Yeah. I guess. Now we're going through different areas.
You see? The line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
Yeah. Onward and over and under and beyond and around and a blah blah blah.
Is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me.
Okay.
Now we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right?
Oh,
okay.
dear.
Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office in fact the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what?
Yeah.
What we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Yes. Da 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 da. Okay, the line's really fucked up. Okay. What in the world? I'm kind of curious what's back here. Okay, we can't go back there. See, I can't do what I want now. I gotta follow this damn line. Da 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 da. Whee! Whee! Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow brick road. How am I getting up there? That's a good question. Good question. Yeah. Da 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 da. So I don't even know this song, but it's pretty easy to assume how it's gonna go. This happy, upbeat music.
Go back and look at that fern. Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story.
Really?
Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. Right. Mental image, and it will be in the video I'm recording. So, if I need a reference, I can go back. Onward, forth!
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Hmm?
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us?
Really?
After everything we've been through,
the ending is spoiled.
Anymore, to hell with it. Restart.
Alright, I'm giving another happy line. Don't think I need any.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Exactly.
We're intelligent people, right?
Yeah.
Why can't we make up our own story?
Exactly. Yes.
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 This all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Oh, a door. Yes, let's get crazy.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Me too. Let's go.
Oh, no, not you again.
Oh,
Stanley,
no.
I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
Exactly.
No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and it should be fine.
We could use that music again. Oh, God. Busted through the ceiling.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How
Okay.
important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here.
All right.
Let's walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere.
What time is it?
Somewhere at the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads
Exactly.
and that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So
Yes.
starting from the right, let us ask,
Right.
would taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
I don't know.
Since the answer is clearly yes, then by
Oh, really?
all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
Okay.
Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Okay, let's go. Wait, what?
Hold up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending?
There's
We're supposed
8
to restart
endings?
Eight times? That's really how all this goes? It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again?
One.
Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing. Wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't.
Where's
do
the one
it.
about the wife or the girlfriend?
And the timer stopped?
Huh?
Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey. Though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now.
I don't know.
Won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime, if you do happen to have
Oh! Huh? We're back here.
all of his co-workers were gone, what could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Everything looks like it originally was. So maybe things are back to normal?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors,
Again?
he entered the door on his left.
Fine. We've been through a long journey. I don't want to annoy him anymore. What is
Yet
this?
there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Huh. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slides has a slick... Okay. Whatever. Broom closet.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
But there's a red. The end is never the end, as they say. A car.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that.
Exactly.
And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished. His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
Oh, we're going in a circle here. Narrator!
And as Stanley pondered this,
Narrator!
he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
Exactly.
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever
Exactly.
he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar.
Yep.
Were they simply repeating?
Yes.
No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it.
Oh my God.
Dreaming!
Exactly.
This is all a dream. Oh,
It's all a dream.
Stanley felt
Is it?
to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Oh my
So,
God.
he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground.
Am I?
Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield. And it too appeared. It was so much fun.
Whee!
And Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner.
What?
Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Exactly.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd, and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
Exactly.
Or
How?
Stanley simply
How?
deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself. Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of the world outside this one.
Yeah,
Let me
right.
wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment, and my wife, and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal.
Is it?
I am normal.
Is it?
Everything will be fine. I am okay.
No, I'm not. Nope. Still here.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I'm real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black. This is the story of a woman named Mariella.
What?
Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself.
Oh my God!
He collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered that a strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal.
I'm dead?
I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. Then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career. And
Oh
by
my
extension,
goodness.
the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Oh dear.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had
I'm
simply
dead.
entered the door on his left.
No.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
We're gonna go down that
Perhaps he
one
wanted to
shaft
stop
on the
by
crane.
employee lounge first,
Or the
just
lift.
to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth
Blah,
admiring.
blah, blah.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No. Here we are again.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
We're gonna go through there.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Now.
I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Well.
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Fine. Nah.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop.
Okay.
We would both be so much happier if we just stopped.
Fine.
I think I have a solution. Here,
Yes.
let me show you.
When will I reach the end?
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Oh. There.
Here.
What?
Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If
What
we
in
just
the-
stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Wow. Are we we can't stay
No,
there.
wait. Where are you going? Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
I'm not going
Please,
to
no,
die.
Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Goodbye!
No! Oh, thank God you lived. You got me worried there for a moment. Now,
Great.
can we please get back to the other room?
Fine.
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
But where? We've got to get out of here.
Stanley, go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
I'm done.
No. No, no. What are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this? Stanley, let's go back to the other... My God, is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
Yes.
You're literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Oh my God.
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along.
No.
But I guess that was too much to ask.
I'm done.
It looks like you wanted to make a choice after all.
Mm-hmm.
Well, this one is yours.
Thank you.
Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
Ah. Hello. That's a lovely looking picture. Alright. Nobody here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Guess the meeting room's this way. Same picture. Huh? Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of two open doors,
Oh,
he entered
no.
the door on his left.
I'm gonna go on the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes. Of course. I'm gonna fuck it up.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully constructed room.
11:27. Can't even drink any coffee.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope. I'm gonna go forward. Interesting.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Whoa, where am I going? Whoa! It's a warehouse. Maybe I should go this way?
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here.
Oh, no, no.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can
To
be
go that
difficult,
way.
but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
Who?
Someone you've forgotten about. Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself.
I'm not.
Not asking for me,
I am.
asking for her.
Her? There's a girl? Wait. There's a girl
This is it,
involved in
Stanley.
this?
Your chance to redeem yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life.
Ah!
She's been waiting.
Oh, there's a girl. Okay, I have no idea who Stanley Parable is. But, we're gonna find out. Hmm? Hmm?
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this.
All right.
Oh.
Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Oh!
Gotcha! Oh, come on.
Really?
Did you actually think you had a loving wife who'd want to commit their life to you? I'm
No.
trying to make a point here, Stanley. I'm trying to get you to see something. Come inside. Let me show you what's really going on here.
Okay.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
Huh?
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Really?
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do.
No,
Now
I
he's
won't.
pushing a
I
button.
won't.
Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work. One might even feel sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life. But in his mind, he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown. Fantastic discoveries of new lands.
Can't touch
It was
those.
wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Yeah.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he
changing.
imagined that one day while at work,
My
he
home is
stepped
turning
out
into
from
my
his desk
office.
to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the building had suddenly vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly. So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered what lay behind each door. The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold.
Exactly.
As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions. And down another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Really?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing beyond hope that it would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be? Perhaps if he played just one more time.
Exactly.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends
I feel
here,
like
the
we're going
more
to transition
invested
into the
he
office.
gets, the more he forgets
That's why
which
this is
life the
blocked
real
off.
one. And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer. That as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop. Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
I'm gonna do it.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself? I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to.
No, because I'm
I don't
nosy.
make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley.
Yeah.
Not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time you'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Please
And I
die.
tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button.
Let's go to the boss.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Jeez. This should be the last ending. Executive. Must be here.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this.
Boss.
What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
8, 4, 8, 4, 5.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Ooh. It's back here. Oh, for nothing. Okay, let's go down. Oh boy, what secrets will we discover?
It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now?
What the?
For years, it had never occurred to him. This question would not go unanswered for long.
Oh dear. Let's see
Stanley
what this
walked
is
straight
about.
ahead
Mind
to the
control.
that read Mind Control Facility.
Oh my goodness.
The lights rose on an enormous room.
Now we're in that secret room that we were spoiled
What
about.
secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Yes. I'm going to find out all these secrets.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
Oh
Stanley's
my.
co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images of a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom and this mind control facility. It was too horrible to believe it couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time?
Oh
Was this
my
the only reason
goodness.
He was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept
No!
it blindly?
Take me.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable. Wasn't it? Was it
Yes.
even possible?
Maybe?
Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over a